Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. My name is Syken, and today we're continuing the challenge run. So, I was going back to the town, and here is what happened. The amusement of nobles is officially over. We got informed of the mother of monsters. Somewhere in the Camelands, there's an entire goblin village hidden away. We have to search and find it at all costs, because they are worshipping a Lamashtu, the mother of monsters. On top of that, dark times have come to our barony. Jot has brought a note from Kirsten, the tight-lipped fighter who won't bother Baron without a good reason. So, meet Kirsten near the shrine of Lamachtu on Moon Day, the first day of the week. And then there would be a witch hunt. And then finally we got the Seed of Sorrow, and this is where we're now participating, because Jot here and Tristan have created kind of a hospital, one would say, and have invited me to participate.
No stopping now.
Alright, let's begin. They are trying to kind of remove whatever is happening to the poor souls, so all of the ill people are being brought here. Glancing nervously at the various medical instruments, the brave peasant woman got up to the operating table. "Just don't butcher me, it's all I ask," she muttered in trembling voice. Meanwhile, the foremost medical experts in the room still couldn't agree on what exactly it is they were trying to do. "Stop arguing with me. Coughing up blood is a sure sign the problem is in the lungs. We look there," Jot insisted. No, it's not there. We should be focusing on... We need to examine the stomach." Clerics turned to the Baron, of course, because I'm the medical expert here, asking him to resolve the dispute. So, let's start with the patient's lungs. Tristan continues to object, but there is no more time for discussion after a short prayer to Erasteel. Jot took up the scrapple. Candlelight reflected off the surgical instrument and the potion bottles. As Jot's scrapple made it through the first incursion on the woman's skin, I could hear her inhale loudly through her clenched tears. I confessed I lacked the courage to watch the surgery. Even after I turned away, couldn't help to tremble for hearing poor woman's screams. The air filled with the acid scent of medical potions, while Tristan mumbled prayers to ease the patient's pain simultaneously, scanning her bodies with magical signs. All I could do was whisper my own prayers, but the Baron, he didn't lose his courage. He was skillful in assisting by handing him instruments, whipping up blood if needed. With such an expert, Jot was able to focus completely on the surgery. The woman couldn't scream anymore. Her sore throat could do little more than groan. "By Arasteel's name," Jot whispered, "I was wrong. The lungs are clear." Tristan closed the patient's wound with a healing spell. "Please, don't stop now. You can still save her. The stomach, hurry!" The screams of pain rebounded off of the prison walls once more, but this time it was much faster. Jot cut open the woman's stomach and pulled out a strange item. It looked like some sort of seed, a glowing, pulsing, thumb-sized seed. Before anyone could say anything, it flashed in Jot's fingers, dropped on the floor, and just in time on the spot where the seed landed, a portal opened and a roaring monster jumped out. Well, congratulations. We're now fighting this owlbear with 0 buffs. Good job. So what is the best bang for the buck? I think Potion of Shield of Faith, because that's something that we elsewise wouldn't have. And we're slowly but surely making our way towards that thing. My dude, I haven't even leveled these guys up, so I will only hope that this is not going to be a huge waste of everybody's time. So, Potion of Blur, that's at least a 20% chance of miss. Keep going. Look at Tristan, right? So Tristan rolls with a +3 bonus because he's not leveled up.
With all your might.
So unless he rolls a net 20, it's just me. Thankfully, the guy in the back at least helps us a little bit. And keep in mind, Hawkbite is not known to be like the most damage dealing companion that we do have. Yeah, don't go for Tristan, my dude.
Forwards.
Tristan, just take a 5-foot step back, please. Alright, Tristan down, wonderful.
Strike with all your might. We won't falter.
Good, the guards are dealing some damage, but it's the opposite of great.
Forwards.
Got a critical hit in. Love it.
We can do it. Strike with all your might.
Come on! Hit these guys. Well, Tristan didn't die, apparently. He died, but didn't die. Arasteel and Serenai praised. They were truly on our side. It's a miracle. So, what have we learned? Learned? I was a proposed fool and Tristan was right all along. Not a disease, but a parasite, something vegetative of origin. It resembles a seed. I'm sorry, my friend, I should have whacked my tongue less and listened to you more. Are you able to cure the disease now? Yes, yes. We just need to know what we can do to the extent the seeds, much less risky to the patients with much less suffering. What are we going to do next? There are still many patients here. Gotta work immediately. Alright, well, I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Patient, that you gotta suffer through all of this. But boy, that's not a great situation to be in. So we're starting with the obvious problems right away. Your advisor has arrived. Report of the recent economic developments. Community, loyalty, but economy goes up. Okay, cool. Your Grace, I've brought you something, says Sherelle. Leviathan's gift. That's not bad. I need something from you. Let's do a mage's robe. That's good. What's Leviathan's gift? This robe grants the wearer the ability to cast up to 6 spells per day that are maximized as if though the maximized spell feat affects 6. Well, that's super good. I mean, Boogeyman's robe still good with concentration checks and so on, but man, this robe is it's really good. Good. There are a couple of things that I need to take care of. I just want to show you the entrance of everything. And whilst I am taking care of that, we're fast forwarding for you. Alright, so we got the most pressing matters off. Down here is the Shrine of the Lametsu. We got 1, 2, 3... 3 different resources to pick. We can also continue to go over here into our new village for some artisans. So I would say we're doing it one step at a time. Go here, do the connection, go down to the village, then do this side. All in good order. I am expecting that we're going to see quite a few... Oh, hello, well... Quite a few interruptions, but might as well just go to the Goblin Village. Hello there. Let's go. So these guys are very much in love with the monsters, so we can expect nothing but pretty terrifying situations here. Why is my lesser extent rod not working? Should have filled up all of the charges of all 3 rods. Oh, because it's Leviathan's gift that is up and running. Yeah, I can see that. Still not sure why exactly we would not be able to use the rest, but okay, fair enough. So we're just buffing up here real quick. Oh, by the way, I should have said also our rogue, their cry, has hit level 10 finally. So, congratulations. Got an interesting talent called Outflank. So whenever someone is hitting a flanked target, he has the option to just do an attack of opportunity with reach. That will be huge.
Adventures await.
And interestingly enough, a lot of the items, for instance, the barkskin item here, also isn't fully working. Not 100% sure what I should think about that.
I do things my way.
But okay. I think we can still manage.
I'm up for an adventure.
I take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality.
I appreciate privacy.
I need to
Good. So, we're done. Everybody is buffed. Don't need to rush this one. Safe and steady. Let's go with us, Beastie. You'll like it there. Friends are in the village. Food too. Why is he roaring? Maybe because he's hungry. Hey, Beastie, we need no food. We be friends. Okay.
We won't falter.
Let's go. Nice, good damage reduct, good sneak attack.
Kiss your life goodbye.
Good. Masterwork short swords, I like that. No other stuff. The goblins seem to be okay for now.
Hey, you potion gulper, like quests going on, Miss Hunt? I've one for you.
What did you call me? Potion gulper, like sword swinger, like bow shooter. One of those go run around, go deep in caves, manhunts, quests like that. Deal, I'll do it. Really? It'll be great. Hey, you didn't even ask the Miss Hun is. Short tail, make shorter, see, beastie in cage. Friend and I look after him. We divide work, I open gate. Friend goes in, feeds beastie, got it. But he be lazy and got away. If I open gate, you go inside. Mission required payment first. You such greedy fingers, what can I give you? Want the animals attack me? No, not like that. He is tricking us, and we're falling for the oldest trick in the books. Like I said, not a surprise, eh? But Primal Hydra is now more like a blind Hydra. So that's good. And whilst we're at this, how about you get Charisma as buff?
I'll loot your corpse.
Good. A soft drink. And a hit. And a couple more hits. The thing is almost down. Why is... It's the same the last time. Sometimes he's casting spells when he's supposed to attack, which is a bit awkward.
We can do it. I stand ready.
So, let's go. Use, and a small drink, and we're good. Collect the eyes. And to no one's surprise, the goblin has gotten away. No believe the beastie attack. No. Who have thought that? You angry? Yes. Yes, we're going to show you how angry we are.
Stab their backs.
We can do it.
I'll split you in half.
Listen, I mean, that guy is a level 8 fighter. He shouldn't have a lot of problems here. He deserved every little bit that was coming his way.
Strike with all your might.
Alright, so what are we going to do? A couple of magic missiles.
Cover me.
Thing made its reflex save, that's unfortunate. Good. Hawkbite also leveled up. Fantastic. So if nothing else, this stuff is giving us quite a bit of experience. So, main character finally level 10. Let's go, boys. So, continuing the main points. And on level 10, we take Greater Beast Totem. While raging, the Barbarian gains a Pounce ability, allowing to make full attacks at the end of the charge. In addition, claws increase to d8 and deal 3 times the damage. Totem rage powers grant powers. Very good. We know that.
Adventures await.
I like it how the goblins just disappear.
March on.
They let the beast do the fighting, although I still vaguely only understand why a Hydra would even work with them together. Well, they must reproduce really faster than ever, than these guys can eat them. I'm a manticore. Lovely. So this should result in a pounce, which it did.
Your death awaits.
Yeah, we're moving up. Hawkbite gets a little bit more AC just in case. Charge in. Never mind, we didn't even need anything. No haste, nothing.
It is done. No stopping now.
Good. Let's move back. Or rather up there. Hey, Chumbo. You lame potion gulper.
What's that?
I see how it is.
I stand ready. It is done. We cannot be defeated.
All right, fair enough. Let's go. 1, 2. 1, 2.
I'll loot your
1,
corpse.
2, 3. And another potential hit. And off we go. These guys are 125 XP a pop. Which means on the hunt, we had the enemies that were just giving more experience than these. Goblin Merchant, interesting. What do we have? Wow, what kind of prize is he asking for? Fearsome Mace of Chibuk. 123,000. Yeah, my dude. What are you selling? Everything meted by adventures. How's the merchant's trade? Well, good luck. Good. So, we got ourselves a belt. Dexterity +4. I mean... Dex +4. One could argue I don't need the... Nah, I need the con. Let's not kid ourselves. Dex +4 would be interesting here, but that's 6 stats instead of 4. Nah, we're just keeping what we have. Question is, do I want more initiative and so on from Enders?
Secrets can escape my prying gaze.
Good, we have explored half of the region here. Come on. Just want to make sure that there is nothing that we have missed here. No, there isn't. Okay, we're good. So, next up. There's the center village, and we haven't really used a whole lot of short-term buffs so far, so I would argue we're good. I'm a Manticore here. Primal Manticore here. Let's do this one
Everything has a price.
with buffs.
I always have the upper hand.
This is my
Time to rob them of their treasures.
All right, 1, 2, 3. He almost is dead just after that very attack. Couple of small healing potions, cool. So what is he giving us? 125? Yeah.
no stopping now.
Good. We're still very much hasted. And this looks more like a proper fight.
I'll split you in half.
Nice.
Strike with all your might.
Cover me.
Good. Very good.
We can do it.
Let's heal the cry. There you go.
Let the attack commence. Out of me way. Shall we move? We shall move.
Okay. 2 small potions and we're good.
We should move.
Nice. Masterwork items. Fantastic. And we got 2 rings of protection +1. So that was not too bad. Come here, Bessie. This is a good one. Be giving you food, dinner, lunch. Snuggle halves of you. Look at that show. You already touched you, and you kicked you, and tied you. Come on. Where be for dinner? Not here, you stupid animal. You can't eat me, eat him. Strategical wardrobe. Goblins, man. They are the best. The bestest. Good, couple of hits.
May I see your entrails, please?
Nice sneak attack, I like that.
Strike with all your
Can't charge unfortunately, but can still very much hit.
I don't like you.
So, heal,
Never a dull moment.
heal,
Keep your wits about you.
and heal just to save a bit on the whole consumables. Knock Knock can be a companion. The Shotnocks not believe Knock Knock. Him with words and spears and torches. Bite him, kick him. Who's survivor now? Knock Knock, always me.
Meet heroes. I be the ear of Lamashtu. No, not that. I be the seer of Lamashtu. That's who I be. Her favorite of many. I bring her message. She protects me. Sends me offerings to eat and whatnot. I be important. Very important person. It be because of that half-head shaman. Bees bite his back. He be crazy. Something get in his way. He be snarling and poking people with fork.
What do you know about the incursion of the enchanted beasts?
Llama be their mother, like all beasts. But she not birthed them out this way. No way. Half-head shaman lie to make people fear him. Shatshank stride around all puffed up. Everyone bows. Even King won't bark a word against him. He says God has sent us these beasties to answer his prayers. He even made us uproot village. He says there is thing of goddess nearby, where beasts come from, called womb. And he calls me a blasphemer.
What should I do with your
They
kin?
deserve a knock across heads, all of them. Yet, better not knock. You see, Big
Alright, what
Mother,
makes
I
you the
don't
seer
have
of
a tree.
Lamatetsu?
Llama told Knock Knock in her big white arms. Rock
Okay, we
hey,
can't recruit him
hey,
yet.
Where you going?
Oh, we can.
Wait till I untie myself. I go with you. We heroes, we
All right.
march together. The shaman fled. I bet you're high.
He's a nice rogue and he has super good stats. If I would not play with mercenaries only, I would definitely take him, one of the strongest companions.
Onwards.
See, goddess punish blasphemers. Now you run. I'll spare your lives.
I am finished.
Yeah, being good sometimes means you don't get the fun. That would have been a nice, big, fat, juicy,
Check that out.
stinking cloud.
Trifled with.
Check that out. I tire of waiting. I am finished.
Nice, we're getting more experience
It is
here.
done.
Soon the rest
What's
of
that?
everyone else will get to
I stand
level
ready.
10, and that'll be huge. A couple of new spells as well.
Finished.
It is done.
A falchion. Wait, what? What? Beast render. Two-handed falchion. +2 and animal bane. Hello. Oh, it's a falchion and not a shard. No. But I think you, my dude. Weapon for the focus bardic. Okay. Not a falchion. But this one here is better than a glaive +1. It also has a lot of stats. Animal bane is great. This here is good for trolls. This here is good for undeads, but this here is good for this act. Yeah, beast render. I like it. Oh, I can't believe he passed all of the traps. What do I do now? I do not know. Congratulations, Shanks. You've passed the first test, and for that, you get a gift. Wait here. I'll bring it right away. Well, I'll be back, you know. Get out of my sight.
No stopping now.
Okay.
March on.
Damn. I specialized in bardages. Oh, and we got ourselves a level up. Let's do the level ups. It seems like a reasonable idea. Need to go through here. Alright. Alright, so nothing more to slay here. I think we're pretty much okay. Time to level up, I would say. So, Tattered Knight becomes Bard 10. It's not the Bard talent. And +1 on all skill checks. That's generally great. Persuasion, Trickery, our main shticks. I like mobility as well. It's always good to have mobility. So I think we're good. Now, for our Flame Dancer, level 10 comes with Shatter Defenses. And this is now very important, actually. Combat trick. Shatter Defenses. So, this is important because now your skill with your chosen weapon leaves the opponent unable to defend themselves when you strike them when their defenses are already compromised. Any shaken, frightened, or panicked creature hit by you this round is considered to be flat-footed to your attacks until the end of the round. This includes any additional attacks you make this round. So that means all we need to do is we need to shaken or frighten the guys, and then that it's not only shaken, it's shaken, frightened, or panicked. So the whole fear thing, which means if we dazzle display and then continue attacking, it's just going to be very, very, very painful. So I'm thinking we're going Cure Moderate Wounds, mainly because I don't need most of the other stuff. Soundburst is a neat little offensive tool, but sometimes when we do have spells left over, Cure Moderate is the way to go. For 4th level, this is now where it becomes a bit more important. So we got Freedom of Movement here, which is great. We got Greater Invisibility, which is fantastic. We do have Shout, See Invisibility, and Break Enchantment. Those were the ones that I liked. Dimensional Door, of course, is great in the TTRPG. It's not that important here. Serenity, attempting to commit violence, becomes stricken. Now I think we're going with the very, very classical ones, which would be Freedom of Movement, because it is such a great long-term buff. And we'll likely take all of our buffs. And then I think Greater Invisibility, just because it is also super good. Freedom of Movement, Greater Invisibility. Wonderful. Gaeran, the Inquisitor, considered to be one of the weaker classes, but not if we're playing it our cards right. So, what are we going to do? Perception, he's the king there, and Persuasion for Dazzling Display. And it doesn't have a lot of skill points, but that is not needed. For level 10, we're not getting any skills, but we have a few second level items that might be helpful. So 8 is not too bad. Remove paralysis, we already have that. I noted down inflict moderate wounds, but really not that big of a fan. We could do protection from alignment. Basically free up a little bit more stat buffs from our buff machine. I mean, 8 is also pretty damn good. I think we're going Find Traps because he is the trap finder and this is minutes and you gain an insight bonus. So that's just stacking with other stuff. As for 4th level, the ones that I think are good: protection from energy, communal, cure critical wounds, restoration. So that definitely is great. Stone Skin is also super good, but it requires diamond dust. But it is very, very potent. Freedom of movement is good as well. Cure critical wounds is good. Divine power is very good. Plus 1 luck to attack. Strength checks for every 3 caster levels, so a maximum plus 6. Also temporary hit points and BAB of a full warrior. So I think I'll go with that. Death Ward is a nice buff, but we're going to get that somewhere else. So let's do Cure Critical Wounds, because as a backup healer, he worked very, very well. Now we got Flame Warden, and this is going to be an interesting one. Perception, Knowledge Nature, Lore, and Knowledge World. So we want improved critical on the longbow. Favorite enemy. Can I again take phase? Yes, I can. But we're taking magical beasts as the base. And then we're improving Fae further. As for archery, the improved critical would be longbow. Cool. Improved spellcasting, which is good. Medium fire elemental to ranger spell list. The fire elementals we haven't really used a whole lot, to be fair. Continuing with Mystic Thirk, well, it's going to be a great level. And look at that, we got all of the knowledge, and even his perception is actually quite good. So, spell specialization. It's not going to be Death Ward, that's for sure. Poison would be nice, but we're not casting that a whole lot. Fear, that is pretty damn good. Enervation would be nice. We would just need to hit. So it's between Enervation, which is good, or Fear. I think we're taking Fear because we need him to be a crowd controller. So besides Fear, which is kind of our obvious pick, we do have a couple of options here that are actually quite good. Stone Skin, already talked about that. Cover a layer of thick molten glass. Creatures in the area take damage. Yeah, that's not what we need. Greater invisibility would be not too bad. Elemental body is self-polymorph for him. So, Greater False Life would be okay for him. Not needed necessarily. Animate Dead is neat, but again, not really essential. I think a large person mass could be interesting, but we already have that covered. Greater invisibility is not bad. Phantasmial Killer is cool, but we're not really that strong into illusions. Stone Skin might be something we should take. And then Innovation, of course, is good. I think I'll take Stone Skin. Just need to get Diamond Dust and we're good. So, now we got quite a bit in our spell books to take care of, right? Bane really hasn't made any noticeable differences. Question is, what are we doing with level 1 spells? Could go for Divine Favor, sure. Not really great. Stunning Barrier. We could just memorize Cure Light Wounds instead of switching it, but that's another slot in our bar, so might as well just go with Shield of Faith. So we have never buffed 8, which tells me I've not done a great job with that. I could go and do Bear's Endurance for Hogbite, essentially making him stronger there. I think that's the way to go. So for level 3, the 2 communal resists are just very good. See no need to change that. So this is resist energy and this here is protection from energy, which we can also use. Just need to find the right protection. Force Repentance, short term. Both of that is short term. So we still got Death Ward, which is great. And we got Freedom of Movement, which is obviously like incredibly good. So we're going to use Freedom of Movement. That's the Cleric side. Now Wizard side. The Magic Missiles, kind of okay. These Enlarged Persons, also kind of okay. The Grease worked once, so that's fine. There's really not much more that we could be doing. Vanish is okay. If we would need to take him out, but we're not casting that oftentimes. Bone Shaker is fine, I guess. I think everything on second level is good enough. So 3 times Stinking Cloud, that's, I guess, where we are having the most need for potentially more stuff. Might as well do Protection from Arrows, Communal as a extended version. You know what, let's just do that, because I think that's actually not the worst idea. Write that into the spell, fantastic. And Powered Fireball. Might write that into 5th level. Not that we're going to use it for now, but you never know. So we got Fear, which is our preferred crowd control. And then there is Protection from Energy. Which we already have on the Cleric side once. Okay. And we got Resist Energy twice. Now this would be Protection from Energy on top of it. Now question is, do we want even more Protection from Energy? You could theoretically do it. Definitely long lasting Protection from Arrows. In a perfect world, I would be buffing Stone Skin for Hawkbite, just so that he has DR10 Adamantine. In the other perfect world, I would be going with Fear, and I think that's what we're going to do for now. Because he really is the center of crowd control. That's 4 times crowd control, and that's 2 additional times crowd control. I think that's good. Ranger. Doesn't have enough wisdom, apparently. Yeah, well, no. Technically, you should be able to... Oh. It's one of those things where we have 0 spell slots and not enough wisdom as to have a bonus spell slot. Therefore, we're not yet having spells. Okay, fair enough. That's all good.
Does anyone require my counsel?
So, as for stuff that we want to do, crowd control, crowd control. I like that. Then we got Shield of Faith, which definitely should be rather down there. So, now, resist fire, then we got resist cold, and what are we going to do with the communal protection? I think we should, one should take acid, and you confusion is a nice crowd control, should put it there. Dazzling display is something that we could do way more often. We should do that also way more often. So let's put it here. Freedom of movement is clearly a buff that we should regularly have. Burning arc we don't need. I don't need that as well. Greater invisibility might be something that becomes relevant. Sense vitals, not really. All of the cure we can put down here. Good. So that's her buffing routine. I think that's a decent start. Most of the stuff we don't really need. Okay, the dazzling display is a different story. That one we can actually use. So might as well put that here. It's full round action, but it is free. I can do it as often as I want. So there are a couple of situations where I really don't want to go in with her, and the dazzling display would be the route in that particular case.
My way.
I don't need
So for him,
anyone's sympathy.
find traps. That lasts long enough. I like it. What else do we need? Divine power. I think that fits very well the theme here together with True Strike. Also has dazzling display, which I don't believe we're going to use that often. Then remove paralysis. We can put that actually here. And have cure critical, so all of his healing spells are there.
We should move.
So who was getting that other? Oh, I know.
Never
You, my
stop
dude,
learning.
had Wait, how does he distinguish between both spellbooks? Because we now have Shield of Faith, protection from acid, and protection from fire. Let's just see if that works. All right, so plenty of buff for us, plenty. But the upgrade, the level upgrade really made a lot of difference. Plus we also found the Beast Render, which is just a fantastic option for us. So I'm expecting nothing but very, very potent results. And now that we have finished the first portion here, we're basically doing the witch hunt. But that happens next time that we're playing. For today, it's done. Thanks a lot for watching. Truly appreciate it. And see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.